All right, so we are doing the track. So we'll use Fusion360, and we just do a new pane. Right now, we're going to go ahead and save it, just to get started. This is TrainTrack, and I'm just going to put the year. You can do whatever you like, but I just need to. Okay. Alrighty. So we have the plan. You can see in the preview screen. We'll use that quite a bit on this one. And to begin with, we're going to do a box. So you can see these plans too on our assignment. So I'll really worry more about going in tight later. So we'll do a box from the top view. That is 12 inches wide by 3.4 inches tall. And let's go ahead and do the next part, which is going to be down in this area. And we'll go ahead and do these dimensions. Now the plans that you get with the assignment make it so you have to calculate. We're going to just go ahead and do them so we know. All right, so we're going to go ahead and somewhere along the side. I don't want to go center because that'll lock it in. I just want to go here towards the center, and it's going to be 0.214 wide by 0.65 tall. Then we'll use the sketch dimension tool to get it the correct distance from the edge, which is 1.375. Now we'll zoom in a little bit, and we're going to do the circle. We're going to use this cool tool called 3-point circle. So we start here and click here, and then move our mouse towards the direction we want the circle to go, and type in a, see that says the radius is 0.75, so we want to go double that for the diameter of 1.5. Now use the trim tool to clean out the stuff we don't need. We need to do one part left. We'll do a fillet on these two edges, and this should be at a radius of 0.19. All right, now let's go to the other side. So I'll move my drawing here. Okay, so this side, we're going to, on the outside of the box this time, and it'll be slightly different. This one is going to be 0.257 by 6. And we'll use the same tool for the sketch dimension tool. I just press D on my keyboard to get that to work. And the distance here is 1.4. Now we go ahead and use on the rectangle tool again, go to the, circle tool, 3-point circle, rectangle tool, silly. Okay, and the diameter for this one is now we'll use the trim tool to clear all of the lines here in the middle. Use the fillet tool to fillet both of these corners or vertices, and as you recall, the radius on this is 1.9. All right, so we'll go ahead and go to our home view. Here's the sketch. Extrude 0.75. Now it's really close to what we need here. The next thing we need to do is do the parts on the track. And it looks like from the dimensions we have right here, the track thickness is 0.35, and its distance from the outer edge, I guess we can go from the inner edge, it doesn't really matter. We'll get that. So we need to draw here from the top of the track. We're just going to draw a rectangle, making sure that it snaps to this edge. Do you see where the triangle is? We want to avoid that if possible because we don't want it to be locked into that place. So until it snaps on 12, press tab. The width on this track is 0.35. Not really track, it's kind of a cutout. That's okay. So it says 12 with 0.35. We use the dimension tool to space it properly away from the edge of the track, which is 0.4. And this one here is also going to be 0.4. Well, I didn't have to move mine much because I was really close, but that's okay. Finish the sketch, and now we'll do an extrusion with a negative 0.25. So we're going down 1/4 inch. Save it. That is, well, let's give it some color. I want to have a wooden track. So, and you can do whatever you'd like as far as the assignment goes, but I'm going to choose wood just because I think it looks cool. Let's do stained, a nice light wood, I think. Let's go with an oak or an old maple. Okay, just drag it on there. Try it again. There we go. All right, so I have a wooden piece of track. Oh, let's do the dimensions real quick. So, save this thing. We're going to do dimensions. Now, I think in this one, you guys have been using this ASME, and just make sure you have it in inches, and B is fine. You may, if you're later on, I may give you something else to use. We're going to do the full assembly, and we want to go from scratch, use ASME, there we go. Okay, so we're doing the dimensions of this part. All right, so I'll go ahead and click on the front part here. It looks like I can go larger because of the size of paper that I chose. And the reason why I can, well, no, I don't. Let's do 1/2. All right, so we'll go ahead and do our projected view. And then we'll deal with anything if it's not. It looks like good. Okay, that was a good scale. I want to make this one show the glory of being solid. Now, it looks like the one that requires the most dimensions on my view is the top, because I'm drawing this train to make the assembly easier. So let's do enough dimensions that if I were to be creating this, I think I'm going to come a different direction, so that 4 is outside, do you see? And now I'm going to do a chained dimension like this, kind of get an idea of what the sizes are for each piece, which enter. Okay, that works. Then let's go ahead and do the dimensions for this circle, and this is radius of 70.75. We want the radius of this part in here, which I need to get in closer. One more. Radius of this guy right there. Okay. And Yeah, we'll just go ahead and leave that point. We're going to just assume those are the same, so we need to do this radius here. We need the distance from here to here. We need the distance from here to here. Boy, it just would be better if I'm not doing this over the object. So I think I want to drag this 15 down here. Just so that I'm not quite on top of things. Same thing with this one here. I want to drag this so that's really kind of inside right here. It's hard because we have to show the dimensions. See, that's okay. All right, so we're getting the details here. I think I've got enough. I've got how far this is. I have the radius of each. I have the distance from each of these. Oh, it looks like my dimensions are a little weird, so I'm going to change my units. This guy here, and I want to make it so that I have my precision at 1/3 and the angular precision as well. I also want to have 0 units. If I click OK, that should take care of everything. Make it have 4 digits like we want. When it simplifies, oh, that one didn't do angular. Yeah, okay, it's working. All right, then we need to do the overall dimensions. So we'll make this, we want to know just the side of the track right here, and probably overall width as well. We want to know the overall height and the overall depth. And if we have all that information and submit this form, then we're good to go. So we'd submit it using this export, or we can do the screenshot like you've done for class. All right, thank you.